Big news for cricket lovers today. We're diving into the latest updates from the DCF that could really shake up the game this season.
Absolutely. These aren't just minor tweaks. They've changed everything from on-field communication to penalties for slow over rates. So if you're playing, coaching, or even just watching, you'll want to hear this.
Let's start with a simple one. Communication. Now it's officially required that all conversations between teams and umpires must be in either Danish or English. Thoughts?
Makes sense. It ensures clarity, especially in those high-pressure calls. But I wonder how that's going to impact teams with players who might not be fluent in either language.
Could lead to misunderstandings for sure. I think this is where team management needs to step in and make sure everyone's prepped linguistically as much as tactically.
Speaking of team management, let's talk about no-shows. If a team cancels twice in non-national leagues and doesn't reschedule, they could actually be relegated.
That's a strong move. Promotes accountability, though. Too many last-minute cancellations ruin the rhythm of a league.
Totally. And Charter 8.6 has been rewritten to clarify these points. Based on discussions from the representatives meeting, I like that they're listening to feedback.
Agreed. Now here's a hot one. Replays in lower divisions? Gone. Unless it's youth cricket.
Finally. Lower divisions were always struggling with logistics. Removing replays cuts down the chaos, though youth cricket keeping them makes sense for development.
Then there's the super over being introduced in certain match scenarios. We're getting spicy now.
Love a good super over. It brings that edge-of-your-seat drama. But it also means teams need to strategize differently. Who's your super over guy? Who bowls it?
Exactly. That's not just a physical skill, it's a mental game. Let's talk enforcement. Player profiles are now more strictly handled. No more fudging around eligibility.
That'll tighten up competition. Same with umpire payments, finally clarified in Charter 15.2. They've deserved that transparency for a long time.
And if you thought you could bend the rules, think again. Part 16.1 says intentional violations will now get harsher sanctions.
Oof. So maybe don't accidentally show up with a T20 lone player. They've officially banned those now, right?
Right you are. Part 30.1 spells it out. Lone players are not allowed at all in T20. Not even a little bit.
Helmet rules are also tightened. All youth players must wear them if hard balls are used. That's a no-brainer, pun intended.
Safety first, even for wicket-keepers, regardless of where they stand. No exceptions.
And this one made me chuckle. Music during the regular tournament and T20s, it's now officially regulated.
I guess you can't just blast your team anthem every time you hit a boundary anymore.
Unless it's within the rules. But let's get serious for a second. The slow overrate rule is a game changer.
Totally. Teams now get 3 hours and 20 minutes for an innings. Miss that, and it's 6 penalty runs per laid over, plus you lose a fielder outside the circle.
That's brutal. And the kicker? Even partially started overs count as a full one. You're either on time or you're not.
They did say, though, umpires will adjust for things like lost balls or injuries, so it's not completely heartless.
True. And it aligns with T20 rules now, which is helpful. Consistency goes a long way.
Also, drink breaks count toward match time. No more lingering chats over water.
And a reminder, clubs must supply walkie-talkies for umpires and scorers. No more shouting across the field.
So, if you're involved in any way with DCF cricket, get familiar with these rules now. Don't wait for April 23rd.
Trust us, these updates are going to impact every game, from how it's played to how it's officiated.
That's all for today's episode. Read the rulebook, keep it clean on the field, and maybe keep your walkie-talkie charged.
And hey, maybe don't cancel twice. Relegation's not as fun as it sounds.
Catch you next time, cricket lovers.
Until then, play fair, play fast, and keep it classy.